Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, man. I'm just going to set the tone right now. Just for everybody who's going to be leaving once I'm done with this. This shit I'm about to tell you, dude. I can't make this up. Come on with the music, man. Where's it at? People are gonna wait all day. For real. Rest in pieces. It's all over. Just when you think it's safe to come back to YouTube, I'm about to fuck your whole day up. Oh, dude. We'll pause that because we're coming back to it. Believe me. Oh, shit. What I went through last night.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome to the fucking show. So before I start,
what are you selling?
Podcast is out. 27 episodes, number 28. This could have been number 28, but you know what? I'm not even trying to get that deep with it. I'm really not. Okay, here we go. So, what had happened was, I think I told y'all already, that there's an odd couple living around here. Not two old men. I mean, like, odd people. Which, I'm an odd person, right? I don't hold nothing against anybody. But, you know, once alcohol is involved, dude, terrible things happen. Even if they are just a gimmick, it doesn't make it any less uncomfortable. And you know me, man. This doesn't turn off. I'm glad that some of you probably think this is a gimmick that I'm working you, but unfortunately for me, it isn't. Because, dude, alright, so hanging out outside last night, bullshitting. The girl from over there comes downstairs, right? Now, she's into some freak shit. Because I talked to her all about this, dude. Had 100 fucking questions. Pretty sure I covered that already. Long story short, she's a switcher and a fucking swinger, dude. And her man, well, put man in fucking air quotes, bitch motherfucker. But we'll get there. We'll get there. He's into that shit too. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck possessed this motherfucker, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So we know that. We know that's what they're into. There's a young cat around here that this chick wants in the worst way. If lust was a torch, she'd be Muhammad Ali shaking that motherfucker, trying to run to fucking set the big one on fire. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Listen, dude, that's not my main concern right now. So, everybody is hanging, right? She comes down by herself at first, and she's drinking Tito's. It smells like rubbing alcohol, by the way. Glad I hung my fucking jersey up, dude. I would have been a mess off that shit. Whoa, and then coming on here, drunk? No fucking way. No fucking way, dude. You definitely would not want that. Y'all think I'm bad now. I was telling Jen last night we were going to bed, dude, like, I'm fucking thankful. I am thankful to the porcelain gods that I quit drinking. Because only one of two things would have happened yesterday. Well, three things. Somebody would have got punched in their mouth. Well, that was a guarantee. that was a guarantee, regardless. It's possible that somebody could have got mushroom tatted. I'm not saying it would have been me, just saying it's possible. And then of course my commentary on life in the way that I do it, I would have alienated the whole fucking neighborhood. So she comes down, she's drinking, she's getting a little fucked up, and of course, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we were talking about how there's pressure. There's not the same pressure on men and women. Like dudes, I don't know, ladies, any of you, if you're still left out there. When I was coming up, and any guys can attest to this if you've had a similar experience, but there's always that pressure to fucking get laid and do crazy shit because my friends were jerk offs, right? I don't think women have those kind of friends. Maybe a couple here and there, but not like, it's not the same. It's not the same, dude. Because we have to hunt shit down and pick up scents and do all kind of horrible shit guys have to do. So she finishes her drink and she's like, yo, I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna refill my shit, I'll be right back. I was like, alright, I'm going to run to my house so I could go take a squirt, I'll be back too. Jen's like, I'll be here, grab my computer charger while you're going up. Okay, cool. It didn't take me that long. I wasn't even gone for more than 6 minutes. I come back over. Now the dude that she fucks with is really weird. He's really weird. Like, when I say weird, bro, I mean, like, he just, I don't even know how I can, there's a vibe. There's a vibe. You know when somebody gives off that presence about them. This guy has that I'm going to fuck you, try to eat you, and fuck you again kind of vibe to him. I don't know. It's hard to, you gotta see this motherfucker's face for it to make sense, but I'm not about to put the motherfucker on blast like that. Simply because, like, I'm not a great human being, even though I wouldn't do it out of principle. But I also wouldn't want to have to take the picture of him and him see me do it and think that I'm taking a picture of him because I'm into him. And by the way, before I say anything else, I don't judge you for what the fuck you're into, dude. That's your business. That's one. Two, as long as you don't come at me with it, we're fine. Three, if you do try to come at me with it, if you don't think I'm going to deflect that shit and turn it back on you, you're out of your mind. So, this dude, like, this girl, I don't know if she forgets, like, she already told us what the move is that they do, right? Now, I'm not for all this bullshit. Dude. It's just, what you guys like to do, where you like to go out. I'm like, I'm right here. This is where I'm at. I'm right here. I don't go anywhere. I really don't, because we don't have any way to get around other than public transport. But even if I did, I would lie and say that, because I'm not going to tell you where my fucking spot is. Are you crazy? Get the fuck out of here. Why, is you and your fucking creepy closet boyfriend can you come there and try to fuck my day up? No thanks. So her and Rainbow Shoe are sitting there, and now they get to talk about leasing and shit like that, so everything kind of dies down, so I'm thinking everybody's safe. Dude that this chick is into goes downstairs, and he's hanging and bullshitting. Like, I'm cool with him, dude. I like that kid. I don't like this dude, but everybody else is on the same page, like, including her. She knows that he's a fucking creeper, but, I mean, whatever. Your life is your business, dude. I'm not gonna tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. That's your business. So now they're drinking more, and they're blasted, dude. Like, this, now that I think about it, though, I don't even remember seeing this motherfucker drink anything. I mean, he had a Gatorade bottle that had clear liquid in it, so there's a fair chance that could have been vodka. And it was one of those ones like this, like that size. Possible. Either way, fast forwarded through all the bullshit details, dude. Throughout the whole time that we were out there, they keep whispering to each other, and I hate that shit. I hate it because I know they're plotting something. I'm like, dude, just fucking, just come at me with whatever the fucking deal is, dude. Whatever the deal is. You want me to go? I'll go. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, just say what it is, and we'll fucking take it from there. There's a 99.9% chance you're gonna get shot down, but don't worry about that part. I'm not gonna make it weird. You're gonna make it weird by worrying about that. Don't worry about it. They're all up on each other, kissing and shit. And I'm like, dude, I'm looking directly at who I'm talking to because I'm not trying to pay that over there any mind. One, because it's rude. And two, why? Why? So anyway, this shit starts, dude. But they're back and forth, and this dude's making weird comments towards me. Because they were talking about CPR and liability laws in the state. Like, if I were to drop on the floor right now and they were to attempt to save my life, you would think you would be liable for that. And this retard's trying to be like, oh, no, it's not true. If I started CPR and in the middle of it, I just walked away, I couldn't be liable. What? That sounds ridiculous. That sounds fucking ridiculous. I don't know where you get your information from, but that sounds fucking dumb, sir. It sounds fucking stupid. Objection! I think you need to rest your case, man, because you're doing too much right now. So, in the middle of talk about CPR, I said something. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was something stupid. It was along the lines of something I just said right now. The dude looks at me with the straightest face in the world. That's what I said. In the middle of their conversation, it's starting to get heated, so to try to break it up a little bit, I wait for the pause in conversation, and then I say, well, at least I know of all the places to drop dead, this is definitely not on my list of top 5. Not the greatest thing in the world to say, but it's going to do the job in the moment, right? Or so I thought. Dude looks at me without missing a beat. He goes, well, he comes like this close to me. Just like, stop it. He comes this close to me. He goes, well, I wouldn't mind giving you CPR anyway. You got a pretty mouth. I said, the dude sitting over there looks at me and he's like, oh shit. And cool as shit, I just look at him and I go, dude, what's my pretty mouth got to do with saving my life? Again, I'm deflecting, trying to fucking push it away from me. Pineapples, I don't want it. Please get that shit away from me, dude. I will help you find the guy, bro. I'll help you find the dude. I don't know how, but we'll do it. I imagine it's got to be along the same lines of hunting that I do, except yours is different. And it's probably a hell of a lot easier. It's got to be easier to land a fucking dude, right? Because we're all fucking savages, bro. We're all savages. And, you know, the same rules apply, I would think. So that was the first thing. And this shit goes on. He made a few other comments. Apparently, he said at some point that I look good. And like, dude, you need to get your eyes checked. That's 1. 2, what about this face tells you it's a good idea to approach me on that bullshit? I mean, maybe it's me, dude, but I don't think that this face anywhere on it says, yeah, dicks are welcome all in here. No way. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, but you know what? If gay couples can say that straight sex is nasty, you can take that gay shit and keep it over there, dude.
Oh, that's nasty.
I hope you have all the parades you want in the world. You know, fucking whatever it is that gay people want. I hope that you have it, rights to get married and all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Just don't be trying to stick your dick in my face, and we're cool, bro. That's it. I'll help you raise money for whatever fucking cause you want to fight for. It's all good. I didn't hear him say that, because you best believe if I did, I would have fucking made a comment on it. So now we're deep in. We're like 2 hours in, right? And this is all just a circle of events that is happening. So everybody kind of calms down, right? Out of nowhere, dude. There 2 seconds ago, like me and this dude are talking about, me and my boy are talking about Shark Tank, man. And these motherfuckers 1 second are all up on each other, and a second later, this fucking broad just like, no, stop it. And she gets up and she pushes him away from her, and she's like, leave me the fuck alone. You know, blah, 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 blah. Whatever she said is not important enough to remember. So everybody stops what they're doing. And of course, look at them. I took one look at them. I looked over at Jen and I said, it's starting. Now, nobody knows the fuck I'm talking about, but she pretends to storm off because this is all a gimmick, by the way. I want you to know that. It's all a fucking gimmick, dude. She walks away, now he's like, oh, I'm gonna have to run after her, and blah, blah, blah. Stop it. Take your drunk ass some fucking place else, dude. Be a bitch. Besides the point. They disappear. I tell my boy, like, dude, this whole thing, don't let them trick you. This is all a work right now, what they're doing. He's like, I don't understand. He's like, they're trying to pull somebody in, because they did this with the people that live in my building, where he was smacking her up at a party, and people were like, oh, hell no, we're not doing that. And he got beat the fuck up, plain and simple. I don't know by who. I didn't see nothing. I wasn't there. I'm not sure. I don't know nothing about nothing. That's the end of the fucking situation. Point is, I'm around. I hear things, and you know, his face was kind of fucked up for a little while. But I'm telling this dude, it's all a work, bro. So just be careful, because they're coming at one of us, if not all three of us. I seriously would not doubt it. So like, we all gotta stay on our guard here, man. And we're sitting there. He's like, dude, the way that it works is there's a sidewalk, and it goes. You can go around the building, right? They disappear, and he goes, bro, how much do you want to bet they're behind the building over there, trying to listen to what the fuck it is that we're talking about, to see if we're talking about them? And I was like, oh, cool, so they can hear everything that I'm saying right now. I hope that they can, because I'm not shy about it. If you want to put on a show, don't be mad when I commentate on it. Simple as that, dude. That's your fault. Keep your fucking freak shit in your bedroom. Do you see me outside doing whatever nasty shit that I'm into? No way. And you never will. Never. Those days are over. So they come back, and now they're doing this. Like, she's sitting there, and she's got her arm across, and she's got the fucking mad face on. I don't know why I just said it like that. But she got the mad face on. He's standing behind her, and he's doing the tough guy shit. Come on, let's go upstairs. And I'm sitting there, and I'm laughing at them. Because I know this is all not real. And I'm thinking, like, dude, every part of my body wants to get up and start applauding. Like, dude, bravo, you fucking nailed it. Dude. I've never seen anything like that. I don't go to plays, so this is like a real fucking experience for me, dude. I appreciate you letting me in on your adventure time. That's right. But I didn't do that. I waited instead for it to get worse, because that's what you do. I mean, who the fuck wants to waste their kill shot right in the beginning? Nobody. So now, this is all happening, and I look at my guy over there, and I said, you know what, man? If they want to do this shit out here, that's fine. But I'm not about to. What's up? I'm not about to stop a conversation dead in its tracks because they want to put on a fucking show. I'm just not doing it. And he's sitting across from me, so I'm saying this loud enough for everybody, including these two jerk-offs, to hear me. Doesn't make a difference, right? So they go, okay, fuck. We better move it to DEFCON 2 because this is not working. Okay, it's your business, dude. Let's get it started. So, what this fucking guy does is, apparently he's in the UFC now, right? Or he thinks he's like fucking Ric Flair or somebody. I don't have a button for that. I should, and I'm ashamed of myself that I don't. So she's sitting on the bench, and he's behind her, like she is the microphone. This fucking guy comes up behind her and puts his arm like this around her neck, and now he's got her like this, like a sleeper hold. And now, like, you got my attention. I want to see where this goes. How far are you willing to take this fucking... I was going to say matinee, but it wasn't during the daytime, so we can't do that. Stupid. I know. It's ridiculous. I'm here all week. Then the screaming and the yelling starts while that is happening. And I got annoyed, dude. Because now this dude's starting to get uncomfortable. Look, I get it. And I even said to him, while this is all happening, I'm like, that's nothing. Trust me. I've been around real domestic violence. This shit right here is a fucking joke. And he was like, who the fuck says that? Like, I've seen things. I'm over in the fucking corner of the gazebo like somebody had saved Private Ryan. Like, you don't understand. I was there when they stormed the beach. Stupid. But, dude. No, she's trying to fucking work the sympathy card now. And now I'm starting to get aggravated. Because she's like, oh, get off me. Get off me. And I'm like, alright. Everybody's uncomfortable, and he lets go of her because he could see that everybody has stopped talking, and I waited on purpose. Then everybody stops talking. I sat there like, and I waited, and I was like, dude, I went, man, you can cut the fucking tension out here with a knife, huh? Or some shit like that. Everybody stopped. She smiled a little bit. The chick that was pretending to be choked. So I'm like, yeah, there that is. You're all good. This dude is fucking losing it because he's like, oh my god, I can't. Jen is wiping tears from her eyes, and she's like, dude, you have to stop this. Like, this is not the time for this right now. Oh man, fuck. Oh, that's what it was. Him. Nothing. Stone cold. So because I can't leave it alone, I have to address the fact that he didn't react to it. So I go, dude. I look him right in the face and I go, tough crowd, huh? Guess you can't win over everybody. And I get everybody else again, nothing. I was like, fuck, not even a smile, not a little chuckle, nothing, bro. This guy's fucking serious. And it's just like, yeah, he's we're a tough crowd. He's like, shut up. I'm like, oh, fucking pussy. What a fucking pussy. Like, direct that shit towards me, dude. Please do that. Please do that. Fucking cocksucker. So, break again for a little while, and then he, I guess, like, okay, you had your breather, let's go again. Like they're fucking practicing taking bumps for Raw or some shit. So back again around her neck, Everybody stops again, and I'm like, I'm saying something. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Right? Getting fucking ridiculous. So, he's in the middle of getting her in a fucking chokehold, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And now he's got his arm around her neck, and he looks up at me with like a puzzled look on his face, and she's even looking over in his arm like, what's going on? Like, dude, I should be selling tickets to this fucking freak show. And they're like, what? I'm like, bro, we're sitting on a fucking bankroll out here. And he's like, oh, you better cut me in. Like, fuck, I will. You're the entertainment, motherfucker. Shit like that. So, that was pretty much it. Now, here's the weird part, dude. The guy goes over to his truck, right? And he's sitting in there. And she goes to Jen, because my guy left. He was like, fuck this shit. I'm going home. Don't blame me. He's like, I'm out, yo. I'll see you fucking tomorrow or whatever. Like, this shit's too crazy for me. I'm like, nah, I get it. Jen's like, alright, come on, because now he's across the parking lot and he's screaming. Really? Come on now. And Jen's like, alright, well, do you want to go up? And I said, for sure I fucking don't. No way. And she's like, why I'm not letting some fucking asshole dictate where the fuck I hang out at. This is our spot, dude. That motherfucker don't even live here, so I'll be a motherfucker if I let him chase us back up fucking stairs. Now I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait until they go to fucking side. I don't care how long it takes. You're not fucking chasing me out of my own goddamn neighborhood. Take that shit somewhere the fuck else, cause I promise you're not winning me over, dude. I promise you that. Ridiculous. He's over in his truck. She looks at Jen. She's like, sorry about all this. Jen's like, oh no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. She doesn't sound like that at all. But, don't worry about it. It's fine. Shit happens. Yeah, especially when you're trying to work. Nobody acknowledges it. Hey, whatever. I'm cool with that. So, she looks at Jen and she goes, hey, do you have my number? Jen's like, no. It's like, oh, well, you have your phone, right? Her phone is right there. It's right there. Like, sitting next to me. You can see it clearly. It's not mine. I got mine in my hand because I got music playing in one headphone. And I'm just sitting there. It's just like, oh, well, my phone is dead. She's like, oh, okay. I thought that was going to be the end of the conversation. But Jen's got a laptop sitting there. She knows that's the next move. Well, do you want to fucking take my Facebook or whatever? So she pulls up a notepad on the computer, and she's like, oh, what is it? I'll write it in. She gives her the fucking number. I swear to God, this is... She looks at her, she goes, okay, now, I want you to know that we live over here, and they live over here, back here somewhere. Like, they're in our building, but, like, if we're here, they're over here and back here. She goes, if you hear screaming coming from my apartment, call me. Oh, you're talking to... Nope. No thanks. No thanks. You taking the fucking... you know what, dude? Roll credits, show's over. You're taking this shit too far now. Like, I literally... When she said that... She was like, oh, sorry, he does that shit to me all the time. I was like, dude... You don't understand. Like, I know this is a work. I would have sat here and cracked jokes until you fell asleep, from being choked out. And she's like, oh my God, well, it's nice to know that, you know, if something were to happen to me, I know who's not going to help me. Well, you know, what do you want, dude? What do you want, dude? Off principle, I'm not going to help you. One, you're working. And two, let's say some of that shit was real. Let's just say that it was, even though it wasn't. Now, does he smack her up from time to time? I'm positive, but I think she's into that fucking shit. But let's just say that she wasn't, right? At a certain point, like, there's things that you could do. Don't be reaching out to me. I'm a fucking complete stranger. There's nothing that I can do for you. And if you think for 2 seconds that I'm jeopardizing my life for you, you're fucking nuts. You're fucking nuts. And before any of you fucking fags get any ideas, I've helped plenty of people who were my friends get out of a very dangerous domestic violence situations. We actually grabbed this one chick that I know was fucking with this asshole dude, like to fucking punch her, smack her around, you know, try to throw her downstairs and shit. Fucking brutal. When we were around, because this dude had an interest in me of some sort, he wouldn't do that shit, because I pulled him aside and I was like, listen, dude, that's not, you don't do shit like that. Like, I don't know who told you that was alright, but it's not okay. Don't do that. It's like, okay. I mean, he still does it. Now he just waits till we leave. So when he walks out of the room, obviously we're like, alright, listen, dude. Like, it's almost like we're in a spy movie, right? And they have our guy. They have the enemy has our guy in interrogation, and now somehow we've infiltrated their fucking police force, and we get to sneak into the interrogation room for a second. We lean over the table and we go real quick. Listen, I don't have much time. If you want to get out of here, here's what you need to do. And we told her, like, if you want to go, if you want to get out of this, we talked to some people, we made arrangements for you. You don't have to worry about it. She's like, yeah, but he'll find me. Like, dude, it's out of state. You don't understand. You're miles and miles away. He's going to have to do a lot to come find you. I promise you, it's not even that deep, dude. He's not going to find you where you're going. Right? And she's like, oh, I'll think about it. A couple beatings later, because unfortunately that's what it takes. Look, I make jokes all the time. I could make a joke or two about domestic violence. In this particular moment, I'm not going to, because what I just said does not, like, you can't joke off some shit like that. But seriously, she finally fucking called. She's like, alright, I'm ready to go. So we planned the whole thing out, waited for the opportunity. We snatched this motherfucker up like we were stealing a painting out of a museum, and drove her ass to the airport. And we said to her, and you can think whatever you want about this, because I don't care. When we dropped her off at the airport, bro, looked at her and I said, this is your one time get out of jail free card. You understand that? If you decide to come back and go back to that shit, don't call, we're not helping. We help you once. You go back, your own problem, find somebody else to deal with it. Plain and simple. Long story short, she hasn't come back, and she's doing fairly well where she is, which, again, you don't know who's watching, so I'm not going to say. And I'm not going to say her name either. But you probably, if you probably know who I'm talking about. Of course, we've had some failed missions, but there's not shit you're going to do. Look, I've kicked my own mother out of my fucking house. Do you understand me? She's in a shitty relationship with a fucking guy who tries to play like a tough guy. Ooh, how bad I want to beat this fucker's ass, dude. calling cops on me and everything else is deep. That's not even on the top list of reasons why I should fuck him up, but whatever. Point is, he used to run over to our old house all the time. Me and fucking almost just said his name just now. Jeez, that would have been rough. Not like anybody knows who that is. Still, the point. Me and fucking
Hey now.
have been fighting, and it's pretty bad. Shit come over with fucking black eyes or bruises and shit. And I'm like, all right, man, you can stay the night if you want to. Don't bring that motherfucker here, because I already know the series of events that's going to happen. She's gonna leave. She's gonna come to our place. He's gonna call her about 20 times. They're gonna argue over the phone. She's gonna attempt to leave to go back. I'm gonna tell her to sit the fuck down. And if he's got a problem and wants to come to my house where I live, you don't live here. This is my spot now. So if he wants to come up on our property and act a fucking fool, I will address him accordingly. Simple as that. Of course, what happens, she'll stay. I'm kicking him out. I'm changing the locks. It got to the point where I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not doing any of those things. But okay. Serious? You're serious? Give me the money right now. Go buy the locks and I'll change your door right fucking now. Right fucking now. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. You can't be home 24 hours a day. Let's do it right now. Let's go. That's what I thought. You're not doing shit. You're not doing shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna sit here and feel bad for you. Now you're doing it to your fucking self. And I'm not supposed to be the adult here. I'm not supposed to be the adult here. Why the fuck I gotta be pulling you out of this situation? Come on, bro. Get with the fucking program. Will you please? Fuck out of here. I got no time for all that. Don't be trying to pull on my fucking heartstrings, because they don't pull out that far. They really don't. I will cut you off and leave you to bleed out and die. I will. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me, dude. If I fucking... Look, if I love you, I'll fight for you. I will back you through whatever, right, wrong, doesn't matter. But there are limits, dude. If I see you just gonna keep hurting your fucking self, what am I supposed to do for you? There's nothing that I can do other than give my life along with yours, and that's not an option. It's not an option. I cannot do it. I cannot do it, and I will not do it. And I'm not going to tell you this, but I'm going to cut you off, and I will leave you to die in your fucked up situation, and I will go and I will feel bad about it for months, and I won't be able to sleep for a while. But I'll fucking do it. I will do it because I have to hold the little that I have above you. Just like you have to do the same thing. Let me tell you something, dude. I should have said brother. I should have said fucking brother. That was my opportunity. That was my opportunity, and I fucking missed it.
Oh, fucking twat.
I know. No good. Dude, the amount of times I've needed help, and those same people told me to go fuck myself, and yet as soon as they get into some shit where they need help, they got the balls to come and ask me, and of course I help them because I'm a fucking retard. But that shit stops too, dude. You only take advantage one time. That's it. After that, no more. Can't do it, dude. So look, I don't know, these things are kind of mingled together in some sort of a way. Like, I'm going to say something both to these people separately. I'm going to tell him, and this is what I'm going to tell him. So if you see me coming back here a little fucking beat up and shit, you obviously know what happened, because maybe we wind up fighting. I don't know. If it is, it is. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You don't live here, motherfucker. You do realize that, right? I'm gonna need you to not carry on around here at all hours of the night like you live here. It's bad enough the cops are here every fucking night as it is. We don't need your help. And if you keep up your bullshit, like, let's not even take it that far. Let's not even take it that far, dude. Don't do that shit anymore, and we won't have a fucking issue. Because what you do with your life is your business, but now you're starting to affect my life and the people that I give a fuck about, and I can't have that. So, not trying to be tough, dude. I'm telling you how the fuck it is. And I'm gonna tell her halfway the same shit. And then the other half, be like, dude, I don't know what the fuck it is that you're doing, but it's not healthy. Because when you get into some shit, when you really get into some shit, if the day comes where he's ever really trying to punch your lights out, nobody's gonna buy it, dude. I mean, sure, maybe there's soft hearts around here that have never seen anything real. Dude, the shit that I've seen would, please, I can't. Let me just put it to you this way, dude. There's some shit that you see and you never forget. Never in your life. Like, I can still hear. You don't know what uncomfortable is until you hear the sound of somebody's fist echo through somebody else's fucking rib cage. That's all I'm saying. You don't know when you're 6 states away from fucking home and you have nowhere that you can go to try to fix the situation. There's nothing that you can do. Please. Oh, it's fucking brutal, dude. But that's normal life for some people. Maybe you watching right now, maybe that's your life. You can always try to fix it, dude. You can always try. I may not have all the answers, dude, but I guarantee you, whatever you're in right now, there's you can get out of it, and there is something that is better somewhere along the line, dude. I promise you that. I can promise you that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's you being single by yourself, butt naked, hanging off chandeliers, dropping on dildos. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into. I just thought of the most ridiculous thing I could think of. It's fucked, dude. The whole thing is fucked, dude. And I'm gonna tell her also, like, dude, why can't you just, if you're trying to get some dick or some pussy, just say that? Why can't you just come out and say, hey man, can I get that box? Why can't you just say that? The worst thing somebody's gonna tell you is no. That's the worst thing they're gonna say. And then you move on and you forget about it. How hard is that? Stupid. People are fucking dumb. So that's the story, dude. It's not half as good as it should have been, because I should have came in here last night and talked about this, but I was debating on whether or not I wanted to, because I don't remember all the shit that I said, but I know I gotta get a fucking microphone up out there, dude, because shit like that, in the moment, like, there's gotta be no greater thing than to be able to hit rewind and listen to that shit over again. Fucking ridiculous. I don't even think people realize they know. I don't even think they realize how obvious it is that, like, this shit is not real. And you forget, dude, you told us, like, this is your move. This is what you do. Because it turns them on. It turns them on to role play. So, for them, this is like, oh no, I'm in distress. He's beating me. I need somebody to save me. No, I'm letting go, Jack. You can go fuck yourself. How about that, dude? No, thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Shit.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
I tell you, I would rather put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. I really would. You can take whatever bullshit you're on. and go fuck off in a church somewhere, dude. Fuck you. My asshole powers compel you, yeah? How about that? Do that instead. Except I'd have to go like this. Dude, it's so dumb. Whatever. It's not that great of a story. This is definitely one of those. I'm sure when I say it, it sounds fucking terrible. I'm sure it sounds terrible. If you were to see it the way that I saw it, you could understand. And judge if you want to. I don't care. By the way, I'm working on... I don't know why I plugged this now. I should have did it in the beginning of the video. But I don't want to cut this out and then put it back in the beginning. I'm working on the project that I was telling you about. And I am... Damn, I'm 45 minutes in, dude. I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it over 20 minutes. I might actually stretch the whole bit into a full-length podcast. I'm pretty excited. Because oh man, it sounds, I don't know, don't say that. Because when I listened to it yesterday, it sounded good. Maybe today, if I go and listen to it, it's gonna be like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? So it's possible. We got some time still. And thanks to Demos reminding me that I did live streams in the beginning of this channel that nobody fucking watched. So I can literally put them out as brand new content for the podcast, maybe cut it up, make some videos out of it. But I felt bad because of the few people that did watch it. I didn't want to go and put out the same thing over again, because then I feel like I'm cheating them for the sake of everybody else, and that's not, I don't want that. Because like, dude, the few of you that do, you see everything. And how douchey would it be for me to go and give you some recycled bullshit that you've already seen before? That's fucked up, right? Like, that's like an artist putting out an album and then waits 5 years and gives you a fucking full-length album, that one exactly, and just throws remix on every single one of them and puts a feature artist on it. It's the same fucking album. I'm not buying that shit twice. Are you fucking crazy? No way. I fucking think you are, Tupac? Biggie? Nope. And that shit's gotta chill. That's a whole different conversation. Look, I've rambled on long enough. I need to stop. My fucking head started to hurt, dude. Thinking about this shit, thinking about this woman's face makes my head hurt. It really does. Oh my god. How do you live like that? How the fuck do you live like that? I'll never know, dude. She'll be in this apartment. You watch. You wait and see. She will find her way into this fucking place. I promise you that. It's gonna be a fucking rough time, dude. I mean, she's already tried once. I deaded that video. I tried to avoid this. I did a whole deal on it, and I tried to avoid it because I was trying to be nice. Now, not so much anymore. Forget it. But whatever. Alright, on that lovely fucking note, I'm the fuck out of here. I'll catch y'all later.